It starts with a radar screen blinking at 2:13 a.m. A lone NATO operator watches a formation of unidentified aircraft drifting toward Allied airspace. Not slow, not subtle, but confident. Russia's growing air power has begun to cast a shadow over Europe. But what the world doesn't know is that NATO has been preparing something in silence. A strategy so advanced, so unpredictable, that it might completely rewrite the future of air warfare. For years, analysts believed that Russia's Air Force, especially its advanced fighters like the Su-35, Su-57, and long-range bombers, could overwhelm European skies in the opening hours of a conflict. Russia's tactics rely on massive missile barrages, electronic warfare, and aggressive forward deployment. But what outsiders rarely see is that NATO has quietly built a counterplan, one that doesn't rely on matching Russia jet for jet, but on fighting smarter, faster, and from directions Russia never expects. At the center of this plan is distributed air combat. Instead of relying heavily on a few large air bases, which Russia could easily target, NATO is developing a network of small, rapidly deployable airstrips spread across Eastern Europe. These agile combat employment bases allow jets to take off, refuel, rearm, and relocate in minutes. One moment, an F-35 is in Poland. An hour later, it's operating out of a highway strip in Lithuania. This unpredictability makes Russia's pre-planned strikes almost useless. But mobility is only the first layer. The real backbone of NATO's secret strategy is data fusion warfare. Russia may boast powerful jets, but NATO's strength lies in information. Every F-35, AWACS aircraft, satellite, and ground radar is part of a massive digital web. They don't just share data, they combine it. The moment a Russian jet powers on its radar in Kaliningrad, NATO sensors hundreds of miles away detect it. Before the pilot even knows he's been seen, F-35s, flying completely silent, already have targeting solutions ready. It isn't a fair fight, it's digital domination. Then comes the Ghost Fleet, NATO's rapidly expanding army of drones. These drones aren't simple reconnaissance tools, they're hunter-killers. The MQ-9 Reaper, the loyal wingman drones, swarming micro-UAVs, and future stealth drones like the MQ-25 are designed to fly directly into contested skies where a manned jet would be at risk. Russia's S-400 systems may threaten aircraft at long range, but against a flood of autonomous drones, the entire air defense grid risks being overwhelmed. Drones distract, confuse, jam, and strike, all while NATO fighters lurk safely in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment. Another silent weapon in NATO's plan is electronic warfare. One of Russia's biggest strengths is its powerful jamming systems, but NATO's new EW fleets, like the EA-18G Growler and airborne jamming pods attached to F-35s, are built to fry enemy radars, distort missile guidance systems, and blind entire sectors of airspace. Instead of fighting Russia's jets head-on, NATO can turn their technology against them, making their pilots fly blind. But perhaps the most game-changing piece is the rise of sixth-generation air dominance. While Russia struggles to mass-produce the Su-57, NATO countries are quietly developing the next generation, the US NGAD, the UK, Japan, Italy's Tempest, and Europe's FCAS. These jets won't just fly, they'll command drone swarms, fire AI-driven weapons, and operate in full stealth even in heavy electronic warfare. By the early 2030s, NATO could field aircraft that Russia has no technological answer for. Yet the most powerful part of NATO's plan isn't hardware, it's unity. Every year, thousands of pilots from dozens of nations fly as one team in massive exercises like Air Defender, Red Flag, and Baltic Air Policing. In a real conflict, this seamless cooperation becomes NATO's ultimate weapon. Russia might have individual strong jets and elite pilots, but NATO has a coordinated air force spread across 31 nations, moving as one machine. In the end, air superiority isn't just about who has more jets. It's about who controls the sky's invisible battlefield. Data, electronic signals, stealth, drones, mobility, and alliances. Russia may appear strong on paper, but NATO's secret plan is built on layers of strategy designed to counter every one of Russia's strengths. So if the future conflict begins with that 2:13 a.m. radar alert, it won't be a story of Europe being overwhelmed. It will be the moment NATO's invisible plan finally comes to life.